Hey guys, what is going on? Welcome to the Hollywood Steve Wrestling Podcast right here on YouTube, guys. Make sure, first and foremost, make sure you guys are hitting that like button. Make sure you guys hit that subscribe button and turn on that bell for notifications, guys. It really helps out the channel. I've only got 9 subs, guys, and I want to hit 500,000 subs on this channel. So make sure you guys are doing that. Also, guys, we are on the PlayStation Squad channel. We have 497 subs. We are looking to hit 500 and then go up from there to 100,000 subs, guys, to get our first YouTube 100,000 button, guys. So make sure you guys are hitting that subscribe button on the PlayStation Squad YouTube channel as well. Alright, so I just wanted to give you guys my top 10 wrestlers who will succeed under Triple H right now with this new regime. I do have to say, I love what is happening right now on Raw and on SmackDown with Triple H at the helm. It is a long time coming, guys, where things needed to change. And I am glad they have, because Raw and SmackDown are actually watchable. Where in the past they have really not been watchable. It has been rematch after rematch after. Say hey, Jaden.
Hi. Yeah, it's really good. Yeah.
That's right. My other wrestling, my fellow wrestling fan right there is my boy right there. Jay the Pro. That's right, Jay the Pro. So, yeah, these are the 10 guys that I want to see succeed under Triple H, and the 10 that I think will succeed under Triple H, because they are Triple H guys, and that is what Triple H is all about right now. He is all about his guys, trying to get rid of the Vince guys and push his guys, which I think is great. It is about time. And so I'm just going to get right into my list here. Starting out at number 10, I have Karrion Kross and Scarlett, who returned last week on SmackDown and Karrion Kross completely destroyed Roman Reigns. Or not Roman Reigns, completely destroyed Drew McIntyre. Then, on the ring apron, he placed the hourglass and did his tick-tock thing that he always did in NXT, where time is running out, and I really think that time is running out for Roman as the WWE Undisputed Universal Heavyweight Champion of the world. I think they are going to split those titles. Reason being, they have all this talent. They have all these guys on Raw, but they can't challenge for a title because Roman has both belts. So, what I think needs to happen is they need to, at Clash of the Castle, put the belt on put the SmackDown, leave the SmackDown title on Roman, put the WWE Championship on Drew, send Drew to Raw and Karrion Kross, and you could have a fresh new matchup. You have Karrion Kross chasing the title, and you could still do your Cody, Roman at WrestleMania. whatever they decide to do, I don't think that they are going to. I really do not think that they are going to. At least I would hope not. I do not think they are going to abandon the Cody thing, because that is, that is something that needs to happen. Cody needs to have the title. So I don't know if that's something they are going to do in the near future, or if that's something they're going to do after WrestleMania when if they're going to separate the titles after WrestleMania. I don't know, but I've heard that USA Network wants a title on their program, so I don't know what they're going to do. We will have to find out and see. But Karrion Kross and Scarlett are my number 10. Number 9, the Rebel Heart, Johnny Wrestling, Johnny Gargano. Now, I am looking forward to seeing Johnny Gargano back in a ring. He is absolute mint in the wrestling ring. He is so technical. He is such a good wrestler. And it's just really interesting that he hasn't signed anywhere yet since leaving NXT 2.0. And we know that he is a Triple H guy, along with Karrion Kross and Scarlett. Thus, Karrion Kross and Scarlett returned. Johnny Gargano is another Triple H guy that I want to see on this main roster. Yes, because Johnny Gargano is amazing. He is awesome. He can do it all. And anything you give to him, he makes just a masterpiece out of. Shayna Baszler. Shayna Baszler, another Triple H. Another Triple H project. Not project, but another Triple H wrestler that has amazing potential. I want to see her go back to her NXT days where she just completely and utterly dominated the women's division in NXT during the Black and Gold era. She is a 2-time former NXT champion, and she has just been spinning her wheels because when Vince was in the WWE, when Vince was head of creative, Vince didn't get her. Vince didn't know what to do with her. But Triple H does. Trips knows exactly how to use Shayna. And I think he is going to do that. Last week on SmackDown, that was the start of I'm hoping that was the start of the upward trajectory of Shayna Baszler, because Shayna is absolutely incredible in the ring. She is an absolute awesome heel. She just plays that heel so well. And they did it a little bit at Elimination Chamber. If you remember, she came in and completely decimated that whole match. All the women in that match in the Elimination Chamber. But then after that, it was tag team. She just spun her wheels. So, I know that Triple H is going to use her right. And I think that we might, I hope to see a title run with her. Because she would be awesome. And now brings me to Ricochet at number 7. Ricochet, another Triple H guy in the Black and Gold era, who was awesome, who we haven't seen on TV. We have not seen him on TV, and I want more Ricochet. I want me some more Ricochet please. Because Ricochet is awesome. Ricochet is amazing, an amazing high flyer. We know that. And just, I am so excited to see. I can't wait. I'm curious. I cannot wait. Not curious. I can't wait to see what Triple H is going to do with Ricochet. Because we know that Ricochet is a Triple H guy. And that's everybody on this list. They are all Triple H guys. That now that Triple H is in charge of creative, Triple H can make the roster his own. He doesn't have to worry about Vince anymore not getting a character. He can just go out and let them be themselves. They don't have to be a caricature. And that's what Vince did. With Vince, everybody had to be a caricature. They could not be who they were. They could not be themselves. And I think that is I know that is going to change. I am excited. As you can tell, I am very excited about this. Next brings me my next person on the list. At number 6 is the Eater of Worlds, Bray Wyatt. Now, I'm not saying the Fiend / Bray Wyatt stuff was bad. It was just bad how he was used, how his character was used. The character itself was great. It was the use of the character and the way they told the story. And interestingly, since his departure, Bray has not signed with any wrestling organization. Not AEW, not Impact, not GCW, not any other organization. Because I believe that his character only works in the WWE system. His whole Eater of Worlds Fiend character only works in the WWE. Now, do I want to see a return, the return to, when he comes back, do I want to see the Fiend character again? I don't know. I think they need to just step away from that, in my opinion. I loved the Fiend character. I loved the whole, Firefly Funhouse. I loved that whole thing. But I think for right now they just need to, with as bad as they booked the Fiend character, I think they just need to go back right now to have Bray being the Eater of Worlds and just let him be himself on the microphone and just be absolute mint. Because Bray, as the Eater of Bray Wyatt, the Eater of Worlds, the whole Wyatt family thing, that was awesome. It got a little weird in the end, it got a little weird. But again, that was, with Vincent and everything. But anyway, with Triple H at the helm now, running this ship, I want to see Bray go back to being the Eater of Worlds for a while. And just put the Fiend on the back burner. Now I might probably get, you know. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. I mean, do you want to see Bray Wyatt, Eater of Worlds, come back, or do you want him to come back as the Fiend, or do you want the Fiend on the back? You know, him to put just the Fiend on the back burner and go back to being Bray Wyatt, the Eater of Worlds. Let me know in the comment section down below, guys. Make sure you guys hit that like button. Make sure you guys hit that subscribe button. Make sure you guys ring that bell for all notifications. Next, my next person on this list at number 5 is Butch, aka Pete Dunne. I never understood when he got brought up to the main roster. I never understood why he just got thrown into a faction. Well, I do, because I say that, but I do understand, because Vince didn't get his character. Vince didn't understand the whole bruiserweight persona. Okay? That's what I want to see come back. That's what I want to see. I don't know if they're going to change his name back to Pete Dunne. I hope Triple H does. I want to see a return of the bruiserweight. And my goodness, him and Walter for the Intercontinental Championship. The match, if you guys remember in NXT UK, the match they had when Walter won the NXT UK title from Pete Dunne was a banger. Okay? That match was incredible. Okay? That match was incredible. That's what I want to see. That's what I want. I want to see a return of the return of the bruiserweight, Pete Dunne. Get him out of this faction with Sheamus and Rich Holland. I don't. That's not where he needs to be. Pete Dunne needs to be on his own. Pete Dunne needs to be competing for titles, because Pete Dunne is awesome. Pete Dunne is incredible in the ring. He is an incredible ring technician. That British strong style of wrestling, just the joint manipulation, he is incredible at. Go back and watch his matches in NXT UK. Go back and watch his matches in NXT as Pete Dunne. He was amazing. Next on my list at number 4, Gunther, aka Walter. Gunther is a man among boys. Okay, I like what they're doing with him, but some of these guys that Triple H is rumored to be bringing back, I would love to see them in a title match against Gunther, chasing Gunther for that Intercontinental title. And I want to see Gunther bring that prestige back to that Intercontinental Championship, because that Intercontinental Championship was the workhorse title. That IC belt held such prestige when guys like the late Kurt Hennig held the title. Bret Hart, Shawn Michaels, Stone Cold. I mean, guys like that workhorse belt. That's what I want to see the NXT title become again. And I know Gunther can do it, but I want to see him go up against guys like the Butches, the Ridge Hollands, the Ricochets, the Johnny Garganos of the world. My number 3, Ciampa. Ciampa is so good. Ciampa is so good. I'm glad that he is going into the United States title picture. I love that. I'm glad he won that. But I mean, in reality, he's not going to beat Bobby Lashley. Realistically, he's not going to do that. But you bring in Johnny Gargano, revisit that feud, reignite that feud they had in NXT, because the WWE Universe, they haven't seen that feud, and that feud was amazing. That feud did so much for both of their careers, in my opinion. That feud just built these two up to just incredible wrestlers and characters. Just the stuff they did. And if you revisit that, the way Triple H could do that, they just made magic in the ring. That's what I want to see. Alexa Bliss is my number 2. Alexa Bliss. And I think this is what they're doing. I think they are going to have her go for the title. I think they're putting her into the title picture. New faces, new challengers for Bianca. That's what I want to see. Fresh matchups. Fresh challengers for these titles. And, her current character, okay, it's a mix between, it's kind of a hodgepodge, kind of a mix between, the spooky Alexa Bliss, she's got Lily, and then she's got her whole, then her goddess character, is there, she's got her whole goddess persona. So she's kind of blended both of them, to make this hodgepodge, this hodgepodge character, which is fine, blending both of her, both of her characters. And I also like how with Lily, how they don't reference Lily. Rarely. Lily's just there. Which is fine. Lily's just there as a she's just there. She's there. Alexa doesn't really reference her much. She still brings her out to the ring. She's just there. Which is fine. None of that spooky Lily has magic powers stuff. That's fine. She still brings that Lily cool, as she has been doing, and they don't reference Lily. That's fine. But I cannot wait to see what Triple H is going to do, because, again, Alexa is another Triple H guy. She was in NXT when Triple H was running NXT in the early days. So, him and Stephanie have a fondness for women's wrestling. They want to see the women on the same level as the men, as it should be. In wrestling, women's wrestling, the women on the card should be given the same amount of time, the same opportunities as the guys, not treated as second best, because they're not. You have the Alexa Blisses, you have the Dakota Kais, you have the Baileys, you have the Charlottes, you have the You have the Io Skies now. Io Skies now. You know, you have Alexa Bliss. I mean, this women's roster is going to be good. This nucleus of this women's roster can be something great. Can be something incredible. So, I cannot wait to see what Alexa Bliss is going to do. I would love to see her in the title picture. I want to see it. 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 And my number one, none other than the Empress of Tomorrow, Asuka. Asuka, I love what they're doing with her. I love it. I love what they're doing with Asuka. Because they are putting her in a dominant role. They are putting her in a with Alexa, with Bianca. And you put somebody like Asuka, Alexa Bliss, and Bianca Belair against Dakota Kai, Io Sky, and Bayley. That's magic. That's magic. That's magic in the ring. Because Bayley's already an incredible wrestler. All 6 of those women are incredible wrestlers. That is going to be awesome. You know, and then you spin it off. You put Asuka in the title picture. You put Asuka back to being Asuka. Let her be Asuka. Because she was a Triple H guy. And now I love Triple H being in charge of creative, because now he has the opportunity to push his guys. I don't think, and just off on a tangent, you know, I think, you know, we're going to see a lot of indie guys coming. Me personally, myself, because that's what Triple H is all about. He likes the smaller indie guys. The workhorses, the guys that can go. He's not a fan of the 7 foot, 500 pound, giants, like Vince was. He likes the smaller guys. He likes the guys that can work, that can go. The Johnny Garganos of the world. The Gunthers, the Butches, the Pete Dunnes, the Ciampas. Okay? That's my top 10 along with the little extra, guys. That is my top 10. Make sure, guys, you are hitting that like button. Make sure you guys hit that subscribe button. Make sure you guys turn on the bell for all notifications, guys. And remember, when you're being Hollywood Steve is just too sweet. Thanks for watching, guys. Like, subscribe, turn on the bell for notifications, guys. See ya.